Hi everyone. So this week we're learning all about how to find half of an amount. You should have already completed activities 1 and 2, which were practical activities to help your child to understand what half looks like and what half means. Today I'm going to talk through activities 3 to 5 and what the children need to do for those. Okay. So for activity number 3, you'll see there's a worksheet alongside this on the class website if you'd like to use it. And there is a queen bee buzzing around. And what the queen bee wants to do is to find half of the amount of bees in the hive and split them equally onto the 2 flowers. Now, if you've been learning how to find half over the last couple of days, you know that finding half means that we need to have 2 equal groups. So as you can see here, the hive has been split into 2 equal groups, 2 flowers. Okay, now the first thing that you need to do is to count how many bees are there all together to begin with. You can touch count them or point to them. Let's do this together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 bees in the hive. So what we want to do is to find half of 4. So have a look here at the bottom. This is what we're looking to do, and try and use those words, that vocabulary, as you're doing this. So half of 4, right. Now you might know the answer straight away if you've practiced already. If not, you might want to use some practical objects from home to help work it out alongside, which is absolutely fine. I've chosen to use here some Lego blocks that I found in the house, and I'm going to use those to find half of 4. Now remember, first of all, you need to collect 4 of them. So I'm going to first count out 4 of my Lego blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't need those ones here. And now what I'm going to do is share my 4 Lego blocks equally into my 2 groups onto the 2 flowers. So we're going to do one at a time. Are you ready to help me? 1 for the blue flower, 1 for the pink flower. Back to the beginning. 1 to the blue flower and 1 to the pink flower. And you should end up with an equal amount in each. So let's see, how many have we got on the blue flower? Can you count them? That's right, 1, 2. And how many have we got on the pink flower? Count them. 1, 2. Brilliant. So we have found out now that half of 4 in one flower, half of 4 is 2. Well done. So there's the same activity repeated with different numbers of bees in the hive that you need to work out half of the amount on each flower. Have fun finding out half of the amount of bees. Now, moving on to activity number 4. So activity number 4 is a set of questions. Now, you might today think, I know some of these from memory, which is brilliant. And if you do, put your answers in straight away. It says at the top, half of, that's what we're looking to do. Half of 6 is, and we put our answer at the end here. If you know it, put it in. If you're not sure, don't worry. You can use practical objects again from around the house to help you share out. Now, can you remember how many equal groups we need to find half? That's right, we need 2. This time I've chosen some pencils or pens from around the house that I'm going to share out. First of all, count them out really carefully. How many do I need to begin with? That's right, 6, because that's the number we've been given at the start here. So I'm going to count out 6 pencils. Are you ready to help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you might want to double check them, count them again, just to check you've got the right amount. I don't need these 2 here, do I? Once you've got your 6, we want to find half, which we know is sharing into 2 equal groups and counting one of those groups. Don't forget to share them one at a time so that you know exactly where you're up to. You ready to help me? Are we ready? 1 for me, 1 for you. 1 for me, 1 for you. 1 for me and 1 for you. And I should have the same in each circle. Have a look. 1, 2, 3. And how many are in this circle? Can you count them? That's it. 1, 2, 3. So we found that half of 6 is 3. You're going to put your answer at the end here. But like I said, if you know it off by heart straight away, put it in. Otherwise, use your objects to help you. Okay, and hopefully by now, you're really getting good at knowing how to find half. Now, moving on to activity number 5. Now, activity number 5 at the end of the week is a fun game for you to see if you can find half as quick as you can. It's a bit of a challenge. Now, there is a word mat with the numbers on here that you can use from the website, or you might want to write numbers on pieces of paper, spread them around your house. You might want to hide them. Any way that you can think of to make it really fun. You could jump on the numbers, you can splat the numbers with your hands, you could jump on the numbers, whatever you would like to make it fun. Your grown-up is going to shout out a question to you. For example, they might shout, half of 4. And you've got to think, what is half of 4? Do you know it off by heart? And if you do, then you can splat it. I know half of 4 is 2. Splat. And I can splat number 2. What is half of 10? Half of 10. Quick, find that number. Well done. 5, splat number 5. So you can see doing this in the house or the garden. You could run to the number, jump on the number, anything to make it fun. We want you to get as quick as you can at learning and remembering those half facts, but also understanding what half means. Now, once you've done that, there's a bit of a challenge at the end of the week. We have also done doubling recently. Can you see if you can remember some double facts and some half facts? And can you see any links between them? For example, we know that double 2 equals 4 and half of 4 equals 2. Have a little play around with the numbers and the facts that you know and see if you can find some of those other links between doubling and halving, and then it will help you in the future to work out your answers to other questions. Have lots of fun finding half, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.